sent their primary scientific consultant, the astronomer J. Allen Hynek, to Michigan to give a press conference.
Dr. Hynek conducts an investigation and presents a controversial conclusion to the public.
Hynek's on camera, he's got the microphones in front of him, and he said, well, what it appears to be is decaying vegetable matter from the swampy area, creating a kind of optical illusory effect, i.e. swamp gas.
Keep in mind, these sightings were witnessed by many people across multiple counties on multiple days. And here's the government expert saying with a straight face that this was all just a shared hallucination.
Now, this was too much even for the American media, and swamp gas became this big joke.
Dr. Hynek's work under Project Blue Book results in many reasonable and, to some, unreasonable conclusions. But it's the public outcry from the Michigan case that causes many to begin questioning the truth behind this research.
What it really looks like to me, actually, is that in the aftermath of this, Hynek started to wonder, am I on the right side of this argument? Because really, he had been really doing the Air Force's work in a debunking type of capacity for years, and now suddenly his debunking really made him look foolish.
The official explanation is not acceptable to Michigan's local congressman and future president, Gerald R. Ford.
Following the Michigan sightings, Gerald Ford, who was the congressman in Michigan, was very adamant that the explanation that was given by the U.S. Air Force was insufficient. He went as far as to actually state that he wanted a congressional investigation, he wanted people to be subpoenaed, and he wanted people to testify under oath. For the first time, we had a high-level government official who was saying that there should be UFO disclosure.
In response to Ford's demands, an official committee is formed to evaluate the effectiveness of Project Blue Book and the government's UFO investigations.
It was at that point that Edward Condon was brought in at the University of Colorado to do what would appear to be an evaluation of U.S. Project Blue Book. But in fact, it was just a way to shut the program down.
The problem with the Condon report was that Edward Condon was biased from the beginning. Just look at what he said to a scientific fraternity on January 25th. Quote, "Unidentified flying objects are not the business of the Air Force. It's my inclination right now to recommend that the government get out of the business. My attitude right now is that there's nothing to it, but I'm not supposed to reach a conclusion for another year."
But closing the chapter on Project Blue Book does not put an end to the government's involvement in UFO matters. Many believe that its agenda to conceal the truth about the alien phenomena remains fully intact.
The federal government is going to give you exactly what they want you to hear. I don't think they're afraid of anything, they just want to control things, because the government does not want this information to get out.
There is a history of remarkable encounters involving the military and UFO sightings. And as seen in the Roswell case, once the military get involved in an alleged alien encounter, it can be difficult to weed out the truth.
A UFO stole my neighbor, I don't care. He waved goodbye, floating up through the air. I'll borrow his lawnmower, sleep in his chair. A UFO stole